Hi, darling. Do you recognize me? No? I blame that completely on the girl you've been seeing. I mean, she's been corrupting your mind, darling. I had to get rid of her. She was giving us too much trouble. Wouldn't you agree? Of course you wouldn't. I don't know why I even asked you. Look, I don't expect you to agree with me, but I know what's best. And soon, you'll understand that. I completely understand what I've done is wrong, and I don't plan on doing it again. But I did it to help you. You understand that, right? I would never have done this if it wasn't for you. I'm not saying to blame yourself for what happened. I'm just telling you my reasoning behind it. You know what the crazy part is? I forget her name. Sorry, that's not funny. Do I regret it? Regret what? Helping us? Saving us? I mean, you tried to break up with me 3 months ago. Actually, not tried. You did. The reason I say tried is because I was always with you. All through those months that you thought you were done with me, I was right behind you, watching you, your every move. All those days and weeks and months that you looked behind your shoulder, feeling like someone was watching you, losing the distrust in yourself, driving yourself mad. You weren't wrong, darling. I was looking out for you for all of those years. And then you fell in love. You fell in love. At first, I came to the conclusion that it's over. There's no getting back together. Everything was falling down, and I didn't know what to do, and I became extremely depressed. I loved you, and you loved someone else. To be honest, it was a hard pill to swallow, but eventually, I realized something. And the thing I realized, darling, is that you were testing my love for you, my devotion to you. Maybe you didn't know it yet. Maybe you don't know it now, but you were. You were making sure that I didn't give up, that I continued with my vow of my devotion. And I did exactly that. I created a plan, one that you could not get in the way of, one that she wasn't in. I'm not going to tell you what I've done, because I know that you would not be able to come to terms with it, would you? You would think I'm a monster. You wouldn't want to see me again. You know, I'm not stupid, darling. I know what you're thinking right now. I know you're probably terrified of me. But listen, I want you to know that you do not need to be. I want nothing but the best for you. You are the only hope that I have in this messed up world. Losing you was like losing myself. I needed you back again, so I did whatever I had to do. You know, you should be grateful. Most girls would not do this for a guy they love. But I love you so much that I am willing to turn my life around for you, to risk my life for you. Now, I'm going to untie you. Yes, really. To be honest, I don't feel right keeping you a captive. Although that idea excites me, I would rather you be here willingly, not against. Do you understand? I'm glad we're on the same page. You're such a good boy, you know that? I mean it. I'm not just saying that, darling. I don't speak for my health. You know how much I love you, right? How much I adore you. I know everything may be confusing right now, but I promise that you will learn to love me as long as you want to. I know that you're thinking I probably should have just moved on, but that's less easier than said, especially dealing with someone like you. There isn't moving on from someone like you. That's years of depression and then settling for someone less than you. I needed you. I wanted you, so I had to have you. It is so simple, darling. I imagined every night being able to touch you again, and that's what motivated me. That motivated me to do anything and everything to touch you again, to breathe your precious air again. I understand that you're mad at me for what I've done to your lover. But look, I did it for your own good, and even you know that. You guys were horrible together, and you can lie and say that it was a fairy tale and a dream, but that's what you've masked to make yourself feel better. She was horrible to you. She made you feel like nothing, sweetie. I guess that's what drove me also. The fact that you put yourself through this. I don't blame you. But also the fact that she put you through this. I mean, I was in disbelief of how she could do such a thing to you. The many times that she cheated. It hurt me. It broke me, darling. So when you ask me, do I regret it? I say no, because I did the world and you a favor. I know that right now you will not be able to admit the wrong that she has done to you. Because I understand that you love way too deeply. And that is beautiful. But with the time, you will heal. And you will realize everything that you have gone through. And I will be right beside you every step of the way. I plan to be with you forever. I'm not going to let you go again. Okay? And I mean that. I'm not going to leave you. And you're not going to leave me. Because we know how that went. It wasn't good. Because we love each other. And we must stay together. This love is rare, darling. You cannot find a love like this anywhere. You are the most perfect boy that I have ever laid eyes on. I mean, everything about you is just so lovely, darling. Meeting you was the best thing that has ever happened to me. If I could meet you over and over again, I would be so happy. But unfortunately, I cannot. And hopefully you will give me something better. And that something better is you letting me hold you every night so tight and not letting go. And I am pleased to do this, not because of my selfish needs, but because of my love for you.